what's up. Yeah. You said you got 20? Oh yeah, it's synced up.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby? We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once. We ought to bring word of this to Captain Brandt. Allow me to guide you, Master. I know the person you're looking for.
Welcome.
I meant for fairer things than this.
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares all.
What the fuck?
Will any find their nerve, or will they merely stare?
Welcome.
Yeah, that'd be
Life's
something
best taken at a
crazy.
leisurely pace.
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares all.
Every new meeting is an adventure in the offing.
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares all.
Life's best taken at a leisurely pace.
Welcome.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
If you refer to changes in the military's makeup, I've heard the same.
Indeed. Tell is, there's been a shift in the chain of command.
Well met, sir.
I could use
Fancy
a
a gander?
fun to brighten my
Fine
day.
wares all.
I'm in fine vet today.
Well
They shan't be
met,
able to
sir.
take their eyes off me.
Fancy a gander? Fine wares all.
What the hell?
Now,
They're trying to sell me something in this bar, and it ain't no loot.
Crowns and politics are no concern of mine.
Well
Nah.
met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares all.
She said, "Come take a gander." Girl, what?
Ah, seems I've caught someone's eye.
Welcome.
I've an
Where to now? Racket.
a tad rowdy, but I can't
I'm
complain.
not sure what got me out of bed at this hour.
Welcome. Welcome to the Star Drop-In. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off?
$2,000 to buy a drink? You got me fucked up. I don't give a fuck if that was the motherfucking first, I don't give a fuck if that was the first moonshine.
Been a while since I heard a good story.
What a bizarre village that was. I'm still not sure what to make of it. The villagers stared at me with a bizarre intensity. Oh, surely I'm as plain as they come. 'Twas as though they were praising me somehow. The very memory sends chills up my spine. I shan't soon return.
Fine wares.
Are you? No. Twill near get done if I stand around talking.
Well,
I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing.
let's fancy a gander. Fine wares all.
I'll see how far my talent dead on my feet.
These writings could be of import.
Let's have a look then. As I recall, we have another matter to attend to in this domain.
So many choices! Glad I don't have to make them.
What the fuck is it? Oh, it's over here.
Well met, son. How am I to days like this
After I complete this next quest,
Must
the
you
nigga
run
gotta
so
buy some
fast?
armor,
I
cuz.
can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
What do ye want?
What?
There's all else, she said.
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
Bro, shut up. For what?
I've never seen one.
I don't think you need one.
I'm in fine fettle.
What could yon chest be hiding? I must know.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
You said what?
Suppose I could visit someplace new.
What you say? I don't think you need a tummy tuck. That's what I think. There are plenty of ways to go about it. Okay, now you're just saying shit.
At least here I can let down my hair.
Where the fuck do I go to upgrade my skills at?
What about you seems well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality. You know where to find me. The solution eludes me, but I'm certain there is one. Well met, sir.
Always another errand to see to.
Yeah, niggas just had 500 bands laying around.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when you know where to find me.
Might you consider lightening your pack, Master?
Let's see. What can we do without?
This really is fine craftsmanship. This part's a little different as well. Oh, yes? I possess no ill intent, I assure you. Those of other races differ so in design from our own use. That's all 'tis, mind. Curiosity. And even if I did, it isn't as if I could purchase one, no matter how they fascinate me. 'Tisn't to be.
I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have yourself a look.
I cannot wait to put this new equipment to use.
These foreign bows do so intrigue me, but I shall admire them. You would simply give this to me? Oh, that is most generous. I would gladly accept it. You have my gratitude. Fascinating. 'Tis not dissimilar from an elven bow in make, and yet 'tis unlike one in near every respect, such as this bowstring. It looks quite the... Why do you stare? Perhaps you find it absurd. I suppose I sought inspiration, for I confess I find myself rather lost. My aim has suffered of late, such that my wayward arrows simply would not strike true. The timing could not be more unwelcome, as my skill with a bow is to be put on trial anon. Forgive me. I should not expect you to know of our ways. Every elf undergoes this trial when they reach maturity. Till we succeed, we are not considered to have come of age. I have been training most diligently, yet my skills ne'er seem to take shape. Indeed, I fear my aim has only worsened with each new failing. I grew so vexed with myself that I sought to learn a foreign form of archery rather than master my own people's. Thanks to you, I now have the means to do so, though I dare say I shan't make any headway on my own. Say, it might be just what I need to find my aim. Please, sir, you give many thanks, but this is no place to practice. Would you be so... That's where I train, you see. I do hope you'll join me.
This looks as really as...
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
How intriguing. It's a thankless job, this.
Oi there, friend. All I ask is that you hear my request. My thanks, sir. I've been holding off service on account of... Only trouble is, that's where I'd like you to accompany the cart in my stead and see to it that the letter... Splendid! Now, the carts only depart at certain hours of the day, but I find that time flies when I take a seat at the station to wait. And mind you, don't forget to pay. Each cart travels with an escort of trained soldiers, so anyone thinking... But enough of my lecturing. Oh, and I'll pay your fare this time. Come find me when you've delivered that letter. I'll be waiting.
We ought not to keep the recipient waiting. We're to see this letter to Sir Leonard and Mel. Shall we board the ox cart as directed, Master? Certainly, Master. I can take you to this individual. A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Might we consider boarding an ox cart? I don't know about you, but my legs are stiff as boards.
A most agreeable suggestion. Of course, the Arisen shall have the final say in the matter.
I can but trust my feet will guide me true.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
That's quite enough.
Could do with a decent supper.
We who serve the
Bleeding
heavens must
amateurs.
see air.
No respect for their tools.
Always another errand to see to. I only polished it this morning.
My bed calls and I...
Apologies, but I can't offer you a ride, sir.
Could do with a decent supper.
It's past time I attended to the day's work.
If I could, I'd never leave. Time to hit the sack. Deep in my cup as it is.
Suppose I ought to check the wheels before we depart.
I'll feel the side now.
Wish I'd been born a nobleman, son.
Apologies, but I can't...
Can't help but see a turncoat in every face.
Let me think on this.
Oh, the sight of yon ox cart has brought all my fatigue to the fore. Shall we climb aboard?
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
I've a knack for gathering items, and am...
Ho there. Faring all right?
I'll not take that from you.
I'll take it.
This ox cart's bound for... I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Very well. I shall return.
Hey, I always draw the short.
Only fools and
Hey,
go to their
sharp
coins.
best.
Got to work if I'm to put bread on the table.
Off we trot.
Feelings odd, but dreams
Lots to do.
flowers seem to fly when I'm here.
Time.
Now, where was I bound
Got
again?
nothing to fear if I keep my wits about me.
This job better be worth it. It's too bloody early.
I'm stuck till a passenger comes along.
I'd kill for some decent sleep. Or a comfy bedroll.
I end up feeling weary even after a day of rest.
I almost forgot why I came.
Come to think of it, look how many women we count among our number.
And yet, no two of us are the same.
Oh, I get just about anywhere right now.
I'd like to.
We have aught we need to deliver, do we not? Let us find the intended recipient. We ought to make the delivery now, lest it should end up lost or misplaced.
It is as you say.
Here we are.
Hail, if you've a moment to spare, I'd like a... As you can see, we're rebuilding. A task that can always benefit from an... What say you? Would you be willing to help? Excellent. You're a good sort. Here's what I need from you. A bask of saurians has made their nest outside the village. I'd like to... I've prepared some explosive casks and left them by the village entrance.
A saurian nest so near the village is worrying indeed. Let us see the explosive casks there as quickly as we may. You have my support.
Where are you going?
Then I shall remain by your side.
I ne'er stood a chance.
That shit hurt.
Where the saurians? We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. I grant you roaring flame.
Ourselves a pat on the back.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become well done, Master.
This way.
You pushed your luck too far.
What to make of this?
I'm just grateful I get to leave.
Aye, what can I do for you? She's a kindly sort, I must say. We met when I worked with her.
We'd best report back.
That Lady Margaret's a... Well, that appears to have sent some of the beat. To finish the job, I'd have you drop a job. With any luck, the Saurians will realize that they chose a perilous spot and but pray, take care not to drop it in the river. You must make sure your aim is true. Are we clear? Good. You'll find the jars of poison just outside the village. Toss one into the Saurian's nest and...
Now we are to throw a jar of poison. Be sure to handle it with care, Master. once, Master. Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Yeah.
'Tis about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Well done, Master. Those Saurians shan't dare approach the village for some time, thanks to your efforts. One could not have hoped for a gladder outcome.
I just poisoned these goddamn bitch ass niggas that keep killing me.
Where are you going?
What to make of this?
You've done as I asked, I see. And I must say you've a fine arm. Watching you got me thinking. In any event, thanks to the work you've done for us today, the rebuilding efforts ought to proceed apace. And for that...
'Tis done.
You've my gratitude. That Lady Margaret's a kindly sort. We met when I worked... You've my gratitude for the work you've done for us this day. The rebuilding efforts ought to proceed apace. Now.
It's this way. All that fuss.
Apologies, but I can't offer you...
Follow me, if you would.
What the fuck? Nothing, man. They can't give me a fucking that makes sense. Oh, that guy's a bathroom. Hello, mic check. Is this thing on? Let me find out you gone. Hello? I had to take a shit.
Got to see this done right. We've naught to discuss.
I'm about ready for a break. Oi, bring me a... Oh, you're not one of us.
I'm in fine fettle today. I only work when I fancy. Well, I get by.
He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhaps it's time I went looking for him.
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
Kinda hard. I'm barely scraping by.
Well met, sir.
I'm in fine fettle
Tranquil
today.
places such as this. Real treasures.
Feels like I'm spending more than I'm making here.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when only an unseasoned trader falters in trying times.
We must rest. Though the sun is still up.
For the bitch bass, got on my Louis glasses. She's wonderful. I like my business. Bankroll shorty.
All I've learned, I shall turn to your service, Arisen. It appears night has fallen while we slept.
Step lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace.
Ready to forge on?
You need it when you done. You ain't gotta ask. I turn to an eater. Can't worry about no bit.
Over here,
You don't
if you
even
please.
need her. Just one time with that bit. Right hand spot. And then I turned up.
While
Right
we're
before you
here,
crazy boy.
shall we
Don't
take
get
care of
burnt
that
up.
other task we were
Shit
entrusted with as
blowing
well?
up.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Going
Have you a
up.
moment to speak?
10,000 ones. Stripper bitches wanna fuck.
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares all.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. You've done a fine job culling those monsters, Your Majesty. 'Tis common knowledge among the people that 'twas you who delivered them from danger. The number of those who seek out this tavern in the hope of an audience with the Arisen grows by the day. Should you continue to display such valor, the day will and ere it slips my mind. Pray, take this.
And with that, our task is done. Indeed, you've culled more than your fair share of monsters. I expect tales of your valor will soon be told in taverns.
Not a bad idea.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty. For some time now, 'twas said that the false sovereign was recovering from his battle wounds, and so, the false sovereign's identity. But may I approach? What say you, Your Majesty? My thanks. Some of the sentries once your infiltration is successful. Here, take care, Your Majesty. There is one other thing. Masquerades being as they are, you will require suitable raiment. Much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress the part when joining the...
Would you mind coming over here?
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim. While examining the palace for some time now, what's more, this inexpedient spending habit is recorded. This cannot be mere happenstance. Yet 'tis strange. The sweet crown flowers only grow in the east. I dare say, 'twas not an... 'Tis a frail hope to be certain. Yet all the same, I would ask that you... I am glad to hear it. For I...
Where's all?
Dangers on all sides.
Heavy purse.
Days like a historian.
Whatever am I to do?
Are you coming, Master? Our path is here. We're here, Master.
Ah, you've returned. Splendid. The cart reached its destination.
Ox carts seem a convenient choice for longer journeys.
You've been an immense help, my friend. The cart reached its destination, safe and sound, and from the tell of it, you even rid the road of a few monsters.
Over here, if you please.
Perhaps a strong through town. See what I can find.
I sense eyes upon us.
Well met, sir. Think they'd learn by now, not- Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right, or...
Shall we get some rest then?
The solution eludes me, but
A good sleep does wonders.
Come, we've much to be getting on with. Ready to forge on?
the rules at your neck.
Would you mind coming over here?
Interested in my wares?
A useful bauble, the ferry stone. 'Twill allow us to travel vast distances in an instant.
'Tis not an item to be squandered. Master? You appear to be carrying rather a lot. Perhaps you ought to set a few things down?
Well met, sir. Almost wish aught would happen to shake things up.
Over here, if you please.
Places such as this are real treasures.
Well met, sir.
Days like this.
What brings you here?
Go on, have a look. Gold's made to be spent. Leisure doing business with you.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeeper understands. I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. Where ought we to go now? troubling rumor has reached my ears, and methinks I ought to share it. 'Tis said there is an illness pawns can contract beyond the rift that inflicts unspeakable harm on those around me. As it progresses, the pawn gradually loses all... all self-control, and in time will even cease to heed the Arisen's commands.
Can that really be true? I don't like the sound of it at all.
At your leisure.
Dreams are free, I say.
I'm done for. Stop that! Look! Master,
That's it. I've had enough. Clear off.
But I've got the coin, I swear it.
Where is it then, eh? Bring the coin, all of...
'Tis uncommon for a lad of his age.
Hmm? Oh, 'tis you. Thank you again, sir.
Good day, sir. Can't say I've any tidings to share.
Can't say I've any tidings to share.
What brings you here?
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
What to do? Perhaps I don't think you're safe just because you're in the city.
I am well enough, thank you.
You don't need a permit to get into Batal. Just hide in the back of an ox cart,
Well met. Looking to make a purchase? Much obliged, sir.
I fear I've not you.
Here to ask autumn. Whatever am I to do?
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
Welcome to Bjorn, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember...
Now I can. What time you got work? You need to go to sleep. A queen of spades. I just know the card shit.
Misers, many thanks. I appreciate the business. I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have yourself a look.
I ain't about to lay down. My motherfucking back hurt, bro. Damn. But yeah, you should go to sleep for real though.
What did you think of that story? 'Twas well told and all, but not particularly exciting. I'd heard tell of a beggar, and by the look of it, he doesn't appear to be...
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ear. Aye, got some coin to spend. Much appreciated. Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my tale entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, as today I shall speak of riddles and monsters with frightful mystique. In the north of Vermund is our curious tale staged, where ventured a hero off the page. He delved into a temple of baleful feature, only to be confronted by a four-legged creature. But when our hero drew his blade, unto him a demand was made. And who the asker? Why, the beast! An uncanny affair, to say the least. Yet there was no time for shock and dismay, as "Answer my riddle," did the fearsome thing say. The trickery was clear. To respond meant certain doom. But in the midst of his answer, he'd doubtless be consumed. So a mighty attack did our hero dispense, to conquer his foe and banish it thence. With a single strike was the towering beast repelled, to quail in fear at the mortal strength it beheld. Such is the legacy of Lord Rosamond, who, needless to say, was the father of House Berkeley, which lives on to this day.
This looks as
I know about a dozen things at once.
Gather round, treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, aye, got some coin to spare your What would you of me? I'll have no trouble, thank you. Gather round.
I'd heard tell of a beggar doing well for himself, so I came out here to learn his ways. But it's clear this storytelling's got little to do with his wealth. So where's he get his coin, then? Makes a man wonder, it does. Could be.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin.
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
Come on, have a look. I end up feeling weird
Perhaps a
even
stroll.
after a day of rest.
See what I can.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few. This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
We are hardly familiar with one another.
Would you mind coming over here? I can accompany you to the castle entrance, Master, but no further.
Money can buy comfort, sure, but not happiness.
Arrived at last.
If you must... off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
Do let me know if you're in need of aid.
Such quietude is a blessing.
Days like this make me glad to be alive.
I pray naught goes amiss.
I'm in no hurry to leave.
I've a headache as 'tis.
Greetings. I cannot abandon my post. No idle chatter during missions, sir.
So, you've come. So, you've come. Captain Brandt bade me along.
I'm dead on my feet after today's training.
Must hold out. Someone comes surrounded by winches on all sides.
I'm not seasoned enough for this.
Huh? Thanks, I suppose.
Oi! Have a little faith in yourself!
This cannot be. It's lost.
I expect this absurd.
Whoa, what is they fighting me for?
Strike! Now!
Bro, be for real. become a villain though. That just pissed me off.
That armor's seen better days.
I'm nodding off. I'd rather not draw steel if I can avoid it.
If you want to leave, show us your, sincerity. Very well.
I think I just bonded out for 20 racks.
So, you've come.
Can't wait for the new equipment to come in. Pray, leave me be, sir.
Bro, I'm about to get mad, cause nah.